So welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Velocity Arms VR9. It's an MP5 clone, chambered in 9mm, and we're going to put it through its paces today, show you how she does. The VR9 is, as I said, an MP5 clone. Has some of the same characteristics, but one of the main variants of how it's different is that this operates on a straight blowback, as opposed to the H&K MP5, which operates on a delayed blowback. So it doesn't have those roller locks in there. Aesthetically, the rifle looks very similar. It takes the exact same magazines, has a claw mounting mark for a H&K, has the same sight system with the rear rotating drum, has a side folding stock, a skeletonized side folding stock as well, which folds up and then locks into position. Very tight, very sturdy. So one of the interesting little features here on the lower receiver, it's got safe, semi, and semi again, even though it's indicated for select fire. The rifle does function in both semi, and of course is safe on safe. Alright guys, so we're going to take a closer look now at the Velocity Arms VR9 MP5 clone. So it's got a 16.5-inch barrel. It's got this threaded on fake faux shroud that covers the thinner barrel underneath, and the point of that is just for cosmetic purposes. There's no, it doesn't really add any function to the weapon at all, but it does make it look a little nicer. The rifle itself weighs in at about 6.5 pounds empty, and it works on a straight blowback system as opposed to the MP5, which uses a roller lock system. Now, for those people who are familiar with the MP5, after about 10,000, 15,000 rounds, you find that, or sooner, you find there becomes issues with those roller heads that need replaced, pins, cams, a number of different issues with them. So that's one of the positives to this system, utilizing that straight blowback. It doesn't really have too much difference on the perceived or felt recoil. It still operates fairly smoothly. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the internals here in that straight blowback as opposed to the roller lock system. Like an MP5, you've got pins that you punch out. You can use tip of a bullet or you know, whatever you'd like to punch those out. You pull out on the other side. The pins are not captive, so just take note of that and you put them down. So we remove the stock straight off the back. Our pistol grip will drop down and pull out of the way at an angle, similar to the same thing with other HKs and G3. To remove the bolt, you can pull back on the charging handle and you'll pull out your spring and the bolt as well. Of course, if you take a look at this bolt here, you'll notice there are no rollers on it. To reassemble, you just reverse the process, put it right back in. Alright guys, let's talk a little bit about magazines. The gun comes with a standard magazine from American Tactical that's functioned flawlessly for me thus far. And then I've picked up some other, MP5 magazines are a little expensive right now. So I picked up some, these are marked as Korean, Asian military contract magazines. Other than a small marking here, 9x19 MP5, there isn't a single other marking on these magazines. No country of origin, nothing. So they come in these little plastic bags like this. They actually have metal followers, which is nice. So far these have actually been great as well. Overall, I've got probably about 1,000 rounds through this so far. I've had this for several months now. I really enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun to shoot. Alright guys, let's put some rounds down range here at 50 yards and see just what this little VR9 will group with some Remington ammo. All right, let's go take a look. All right, guys, here we are downrange 50 yards, 5 rounds out of the VR9, and she continues to impress. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not too shabby. Hey guys, so I've had a blast shooting this thing over the past year. I've taken it out with me almost every single time I go shooting. I reload 9mm, as most of you know, and I've got enough components that it's one of the few things I come out and shoot all the time and shoot in at least a little bit of quantity, and still get some good practice and or training in. So you can find this guy if you're interested in one in Atlantic Firearms. Of course, you can find us facebook.com/gunreviews, as well as 13cgunreviews.com. Thanks so much, everybody. Hope you had as much fun with this one as I did, and we'll talk to you soon.